Honorable Minister,
Yes, sir, Senator.
again, I'm Emmanuel Pennue, Senior Senator of Grand County, Republic of Liberia. I've come to see you and your able lieutenants, all of your delegates. Honorable Minister, I can remember July 16, 2024, when I took the airway to tell the Liberian people, the first time in history in July, for the people of Grand County to fly on the road from Grand to Monrovia to take us 7 hours. And this year again, this July, we exact 1 year. From 2023 back, people suffer. The people of Grand County, they suffer from Grand to Monrovia, more especially between Capital and Toaston. Honorable Minister, the method that you use, that today the legislators from Grand and on the road, we just wait to one another. No more your constituents will insult you on the road to say you are not doing nothing for us. So if Senior Senator of the county, if I don't come to you to appreciate my brother, I don't be doing well for my people. So I took it upon myself to come. I just came on the treasury on the 1st of July. First time in history, from 2024 July to present, that the highway state pliable. We should also commend you and your staff, most especially the Deputy Minister for Technical Services, including yourself, Honorable Minister. If you guys are here to joke, today our people still will be insulting us in the mud. Within July, it's unbelievable. When one of my cousins called me, and he was coming for the funeral, he said, look, I want to be in Israel on Friday for the reburial of the late President Samuel Doe. I said, when will you be around? He said, Thursday evening. I said, yes, you'll meet the funeral home and you'll be at the gravesite. He said, how? I assured my cousin that the road is heavy. And the guy landed in the morning hour, in the evening hour, by around 9 p.m. By 3 a.m., 4 a.m., Friday morning, he was in Israel. That alone showed to the public, to the entire world, that this government is not a joke. I stayed in this government for the past, in Liberia government for the past 19 years. But within that 19 years, in 2 years, that's when I enjoyed the road from Grand to Monrovia. That's why we never voted this government, but to tell the Liberian people that look, we came to build this country. We are not here for politics. If you vote for us, you not vote for us. Us is on Grand Highway and Southeastern for that matter. But I'm a senator of Grand so I speak for the people of Grand County. So on behalf of my people of Grand County, the great people of Grand County have come to appreciate you. Please don't listen to politics. Please don't listen to politics. Continue to do what you want to do for your people. We listen to your press conferences 3-4 different times. Stay continue to assure us that next dry season, the contractor will start doing what they're supposed to do to give us a payroll. But the maintenance alone, we need to commend you for that. Thank you very much, my brother. That's why I came to your office. I called you yesterday that I'm coming to see you. You all knew that when I got there, I told you to call your president to talk to me so they work and hear what I'm saying. Thank you. I highly appreciate you. The people of Nigeria can appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, I know last year you were one of those who also commended the work that we started to do. Right. When the president launched the 100 days, intent was every year there's rain, there's dry season. Right. So why don't we work during the dry to prepare for the rains? Right. So our people can continue to, face difficulties when it comes to travel across the country, and not just in that corridor. Right. Now you can go up to Wanchama, you go up to Foya, Minikoma, you go up to Broadview, Bokulu. Now you can go to Greenville. Somebody came from Greenville the other day and told me that it took less than 4 hours, almost just about 4 hours from Greenville to Buchanan City.
Right.
So that tell you the level of work that we've done. So when we initiated the 100 days to say, let's make sure the primary corridors apply, we meant it. It was not a joke. And it was an inspirational thing by the president. We had to make it to happen as a region. And wonderfully, I have a very good team here at the Ministry of Public Works. Most time when the good news out there, the minister picture will be there, but you have a team of engineers that we work with. And our team, they've been very wonderful, very supportive of the work that we're doing. And we're also passionate about, just giving relief to our people. I believe in that. I feel our people deserve better. Right. This country is old, many years. Okay, to allow our people to still struggle as much as we don't have all the resources to pave the road, we can still make the road reliable. That's what the president comes out about the maintenance zone. We still go ahead. We're finalizing the issue of the equipment purchase and supply. So we set up this zone because there are other major roads that may be secondary, right. They may not be primary, right. But they're very important roads that connect, the agriculture belt and some of our social services, also schools, hospitals, and all of that. So we also want to be able to make them accessible, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. But like I said, and like we stated, by this dry season, we start paving the road from Tapeta straight to Zerdu. 2 contractors will be in that corridor. I can assure you that will happen, and I always emphasize that. Right. By 2029, 2030, we may not have any situation ourselves. We will be driving from Monrovia to Maryland County on paved road, and that's something I'm committed to. That's something the president is committed to. When I see him, he always say, Giddings, I will stay on course with what you say as a president. We're doing the work in the back to make sure that happens. But in the meantime, let's make sure the road will be pliable. And that is why when the dry season came, we did not sit down. We were with the contractor to make sure they're able to deliver. And that's all we should do. I mean, our people deserve better. I see this job not just like a job. I see it more than a job. I see it more of service to the country, and I think we are lacking behind. As a country, we need to do more. And that is why the investment that we're making in that area road should be genuine. You got about 13,000 kilometers of road. We have not more than 2,000 kilometers of paved. Some of our major legislation, I hope you'll be one of the champions to make sure that financial agreement is passed. And once that happens, then we have all the funding required for pavement. And by half of next year, the entire corridor from Fishtown to Takata could be occupied with 4 different contractors paving the road. And that closed the gap. That's going to be a milestone. It's going to be one of the greatest things that happen in our lifetime now to see us being able to connect the Southeast. The late president, though, I can remember I was very young. I grew up in Maryland County, and I was going back for vacation in 1989 when the war started. The counter how the project started.
Yes.
There was a company on that corridor beginning to do some work. Right. And I'm sure, if he was still president at the time, we would have gotten that road paved. But we are not reneging on that. Of course, after 35 years, we are now embarking on making sure we do that. With the crisis that we went through, we still have time to correct some of the ills. So, very pleased that you came. You are the people who provide oversight for the work we do. I've gone through the legislation many times. You're there, doing questions, and I appreciate the fact that as the senior citizen for granted that you can come to just say thank you to a minister that you believe is doing his best in that way. I really appreciate this, and I'm committed to doing everything that I would do. I've worked with Representative Soka,
Jeremiah
in Georgia. We did some work there. We have one set of equipment in there.
Yes.
We did some work there for him, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working with all the legislators. Yeah. Even in the Southeast, I work with the Roland County legislators. I work with the legislators in Grand Juliet. Now we're moving to River G. I just hope the rains will not stop us, so that we're able to create accessibility and make life easy for our people. When the roads are pliable, the prices of commodity will remain low. When the roads start to get terrible, people start to pay so much for supplements, and life becomes difficult. So if they have to spend $20 $10 per day to do the market stuff, maybe double or triple, which make it difficult for them. That is why we must be able to support them. Yeah. The beginning of development is by investing in your road network. That is why the government has seen, all the governments see roads as the priority because that's the binding constraint. It's there. You can't run away from it. Whatever government that can do, still see road as a priority for investment. Roads, energy, those are the two binding constraints. And I'm happy that the president is a president too that give you the space to work. I have the space that I need to work. I can say that. The president is not a market manager. He doesn't interfere in the work that you do. What he wants you to do, just do it right to get the results. And that is why we're doing what we're doing. And not just roads. We're, of course, opening up alleys, road, doing that. We're focusing on some of the construction issues about permit issue to people who build it in certain places that shouldn't be. We're collaborating with the EPA, building in wetland, do some work with them, collaborating with water as well, people who build on the previous system and all that. So we'll be doing some exercise at the low, not too good, like demolition of some properties that are in places that shouldn't be. I know sometimes people will run to the law paper and say, you want to bring that property down. But again, we have to do what we have to do. We give them time. Excited that you came to do the same. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Again, Honorable Minister, in the second phase, let me just tell you this. I want to appreciate you again. I was a late ministerial complex, the building. I thought it was a wallpaper that was on that building. That means it was a that. And today, to see that building painted, I want to take this time to appreciate it. Even when I reached there, I told my driver, I said, you have to miss the place. He said, no, this is public works. The public buildings. Look at lesser minds, information, all the ministry, all of this government, give you a city of faith. I want to appreciate you because you work along with GSA. To make sure the public buildings give our city of faith. So I'm going to appreciate you again. Thank you, Ministry of Complex. I can't believe it. I thought it was a wallpaper on the Chinese wall on the wall. That means it was a light on our wall. And this government here put it through your instrumentality and the GSA Director General. Make sure to give that ministry their faith for the Liberian people. Continue on the hard work. Please. Let's take politics from our work. Politics, 2029 will be the politics, but now it's time to work for the Liberian people. And you guys are working. I don't care what they want to say, but it's a reality. I've been suffering on that road for the past 17 years. Since before our representative, every rainy season, for us to go home. We elected you're sitting there just eating the money. But yes, it's not us. We pass the budget, you have people to implement the budget. Even though, yes, you have oversight. I always say to the people, the public work minister is not from Kenya. You're not from Burundi, he's from Liberia. So when you are public work minister, you have to see the people welfare. But at least from 2024 July to present, as far as I'm concerned, all of my colleagues and myself from the same country, we are not received any insult from our constituent in the month. There is no month. And I believe that you're going to be in the road up to December before they start the pavement. So thank you. We'll continue to appreciate you guys. Because my citizens are happy. When my people are happy, I'm happy. Today I can send for anybody who grant you that. I said, will you please take your test to come? In July, or Sidney can come and grant you to come to Monrovia. In July. Our visitation used to be from December to March 31st. April, forget about it. Our people used to pay $19,000 to $20,000 $100 US to come on Australia to come to Monrovia. How much will you get your relative to go back? So you lower not less than $500 US because your relative paid $200 to go and come. So what else do you get a person? People have to look for $3 to $4 to $500. So those things usually really embarrass us. But right now, somebody injected a $20 US and come to Monrovia. So even when you get a $200, they'll still appreciate it. All the one. You can save a plenty for grandchildren today and tell your cook to wait on your cousin or your brother that coming before they finish, before they prepare the plenty in the evening. And that cook will wait. So when your cousin leave on Tuesday, by 11 a.m., by 5 p.m., he or she here with the plenty. That's what we want for our country. And you guys are doing it. So thank you. Tell all of your able lieutenants, on behalf of the people of Grand Giddings County, we say thank you to all of you. And keep it up, my brother.
I appreciate it.